The episode starts with Vivaan asking Chakor to get milk for him. Chakor pacifies him and asks him not to take drugs. He says, "I am getting unwell, I feel miserable, I will get mad." She asks him to calm down. "You changed, you remember my name." He says, "You are not my friend, you changed, you don't know my pain." She holds his hand and says, "Just 5 days, then your drug addiction will end. You are very brave, you do what you decide, I know you will pass." He says maybe, and looks at her. Vivaan tells her that he won't ask for milk. She says, "I will meet you after few days, I have seen you started painting, what were you doing?" He says, "No, I was just filling colors." She says, "I will check it," and finds the sketch. She sees his painting of Chakor running and winning the race. She smiles and says, "You remember this." He wishes her all the best. Imlai cries and recalls Suraj's words. Chagan comes to her and says Chakor left, she may be at bus station, go fast. Imlai leaves. Kasturi says, "I will get digestion medicine." Chakor says, "You gave all medicines, I am going for 2 days, let me go." She looks for Imlai. Vivaan says she won't come. Chakor says, "I am not waiting for Imlai." Kasturi says Vivaan did not take Imlai's name. The bus comes. Chakor says, "I will leave." Vivaan asks her to win. Chakor hugs Vivaan and Kasturi. Kasturi wishes all the best. Chakor smiles. She boards the bus. She waves bye to them. Udaan high plays. Imla comes running and sees the bus leaving. Vivaan and Kasturi see Imlai running. Kasturi smiles. Chakor hears Imlai and looks outside of window. She asks conductor to stop bus. Imlai tells her to not lose, just win and come. Chakor nods and smiles. Imlai cries and shouts, "Whatever happens, don't lose, just win." Chakor happily cries. Bhaiya and Suraj are on the way to Delhi. Bhaiya asks driver to drive fast and sees Suraj worried. He asks Suraj what happened. Suraj says nothing. Bhaiya says, "Don't know if you remember, I had a dog Sharu, I loved him a lot, but he run away from Havli, then I got another dog Tiger, I mean to say if you are worried for Imlai, you will get many girls like her." Suraj says, "You are mistaken, I am thinking about Chakor, I think Chakor will not sacrifice village for her sister, if she wins race, our planning will go waste." Bhaiya says she won't win, don't worry. Chakor reaches the start point and looks on. She recalls her victory and Bhaiya's condition. Yeh Hounslan ki Udaan high plays. Aditya meets Chakor. She gets glad seeing him and hugs him. She asks, "How did you know I am here?" He says, "I know you well, I am thinking what will happen of Bhaiya after you win this race, I am sure he will rule animals after you win, as all people will be free of Bandhwagiri." Chakor says, "Everyone is champion here, why do everyone feel I will win?" He asks, "What happened to you, are you doubting on your talent, your aim is different, they run for themselves, you run for others." She recalls Bhivaan's words. Aditya says, "You win as you run by heart." He wishes her all the best and asks him to win in the race. He leaves. Vivaan, Chagan, Kasturi and Imlai sit to watch the race on TV and get glad southeasting Chakor. Chakor sees Bhaiya arrived at the marathon. She recalls his words and thinks of villagers.